It's about to get wild. It's about to get better.
Welcome to As It Is podcast, where we develop deeper connections with our audience.
Have fun, learn, share our stories from downfalls to rise,
and celebrate every milestone together. My name is Shikonjoroge.
My name is Mary So.
My name is Judy Chalo.
My name is Gasho Henjeri, and this is
As It Is podcast. Hello guys, welcome to our very first episode of As It Is podcast, which is hosted by Mary So, that is me, Shikonjoroge on my right here, Gasho Henjeri on my far right, and to my very left, my immediate left, we have Judy Chalo, and we hope you guys are gonna love this podcast. Give us the support you can, and we decided, this being our very first episode, we are gonna shoot an episode on Get to Know Us, so that mjue hii podcast, who are these girls, who are these ladies, who is Gasho Henjeri, who is Judy Chalo, who is Shikonjoroge, and who is Mary So. So on today's episode, we are going to be telling you more about ourselves. Unajua hiyo ni swali naulizangwa sana kwa maybe interviews, unaulizwa who is Gasho Henjeri, and most times watu hawajuangi what to say. So today, that is what we are going to be talking about, and sijui nianzie wapi, my ladies. Na kwani hamko excited?
Karibuni. A lot of applause. Woo! Yeah. Cheers to the first episode.
Cheers. Before after we get into that, you guys knowing about us, I want to ask you ladies, how are you feeling, this being our very first episode? Mna feel aje? Purity, Gasho Henjeri.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I never thought I would get to do this, but I'm so excited to be here, guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're excited. I can see the smile all over your face. Shikonjoroge.
Me, I'm a bit nervous. Okay, new beginnings make me nervous, but in a good way. Especially if I'm sure it's something that is gonna make it. It's gonna make me happy and it's gonna make me proud. Mm-hmm. They make me a little bit anxious, but I'm good. I'm glad that I'm getting to do this with you guys.
Wow. Judy.
Well, for me, it's super amazing. It's like a dream come true. I've always dreamed of doing a podcast one day, one time. Mm-hmm. And I think this is the right time, and I'm so grateful to God.
Wow, you look at us so composed. Wewe hauko hii class ya anxious, anxiety. Okay guys, so I think we should just get into it. Mm-hmm. And we have some questions that are going to guide us through, because I feel like ukiambiwa tell us about Judy Chalo, it is a very big topic. So we chose a few questions zenye zitatu guide throughout the episode. And the first question, we are going to talk about ourselves, like literally anything you feel comfortable sharing, from your name, growing up, what school did you go to, and what's your passion. I think tunaweza anza na Gasho Henjeri.
Yes.
Can you tell us about yourself? Who is Gasho Henjeri?
Wow. So Gasho Henjeri is firstborn in a family of 5.
Wow, firstborn.
Firstborn daughters. Born in Nyandarua, born and raised in Nyandarua, but schooled in various counties, that is for both high school and campus. I graduate, I'm a Kisii graduate. From Kisii University with a Bachelor's of Mathematics and Computer Science. Currently, I am a cybersecurity engineer, stroke a cybersecurity lecturer. Wow. And I think that is where my passion lies as of the moment. Okay. I am so passionate about anything to do with security, anything to do with ensuring an organization has its security in place, and even, just at the individual level also.
Wow.
Yes.
That's basically Gasho.
That's basically
as of now.
As of now and where I am. And I'm so happy to be here. I look forward to interacting with people and our audience.
Yeah.
And getting to know them.
All right. Let me move to my immediate left, Judy Chalo. Who is Judy Chalo?
Okay, Judy Chalo is a Kamba girl.
Oh wow, Kambas in the house.
Kamba Nation.
How do I greet you in Kikamba?
Wacha.
And I'm supposed to say oh, you say that's
God.
Wacha.
That's new.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I thought people greet each other like ama Nesa is what?
Ama we museo.
We museo. And then you say Nesa.
Yeah. No, you say ni museo.
Oh, okay. That's new.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Judy Chalo was born and raised in Muranga. Studied at a school called Bishop Palo, a very good Catholic school. Later went to Mogoi Girls.
National school.
Yeah, it's a national school. A proud alumni. And then later joined school and did journalism, taking a major in broadcast journalism. And journalism has always been my passion, so I'm hoping that it will help me navigate this podcast journey that we are starting. And yeah, I think that's all.
That's all for Judy as of now. Kambas in the house, our audience, Wakamba Muriase. And who is Shikunjoroge?
Shikunjoroge is an ambitious girl from Kangema in Muranga County. I'm the second born in a family of 3. I went to school in Kibuda Girls High School. College, I went to Embu College and studied journalism and mass communication. But mtashangaa nikiwaambia that is not what I was supposed to do. That is what I wanted to do. But my mom and everyone else in the family thought that is not what you should be doing, because time yetu tukisoma, even in high school, people used to say journalism haina kazi, ama haiko market.
Sure.
So everyone was scared. My mom was scared. She was like, nikikusomesha wende ufanye hiyo course, then what happens later? So she suggested, she told me to go and do something to, I guess it's called hospitality and something. Hospitality management, kitu kama hiyo. My shosho was like, I should be a teacher. Na mimi ninajijua. Mimi na hasira yangu hatungewezana na anakufunza. And then there was someone else who suggested I should do NYS.
Oh God.
I think that is something we should cover in another like a whole episode and talk about career, cause hiyo period ya after kumaliza shule na kuingia college, it's a very confusing period. So tulitafuta shule. I was supposed to go to Nyeri Polytechnic and do hospitality and management. Nikaenda nikajaza admission papers and I was given the date that I'm supposed to report to school. But now, hiyo period before niingie shule, I felt like something had been taken away from me, because journalism is what I wanted tangu nikiwa high school. So some few days to the reporting day, I don't know what came over my mom. I guess I was showing her too much attitude. Akaona hatuwezi ishi hivi. So she told me, wake up, we are going to Embu, tunaenda kutafuta shule, you should do that course that yenye unataka kufanya. So that is how I ended up in Embu. Nikafanya career yenye nilikuwa nataka kufanya.
Wow, happy for you.
Nice.
That means you should be aggressive in what you want.
ATT, more of the lesson.
ATT.
Onyesha ATT.
Onyesha ATT. Yeah, I graduated and right now I'm working with Radio Maria. You can catch me live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, saa 1 usiku.
Wow.
Yeah, that is a synopsis of my life.
That is basically Shiko as of now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, who is next?
You.
Who is Mirimso? Mso is a short form or an AKA Mudhoni. Mso is an Ushago girl brought up in Kangema, like Shiko, a very remote area.
We should not mention the name here. Please don't.
You're looking at me. You don't want me to mention?
I'm waiting for you to like mention the person. Do you know every time I try like telling someone I come from that place?
That place we're not gonna mention.
Everyone is like, guy, is that even in Kenya?
I know.
It's a remote area.
And imagine the way I'm always proud of saying I'm from that place, and then they're like, Ati, what did you say?
Never say.
Y'all are in a good position. You have Murang'a as a county.
Yeah.
Some people don't know Nyandarua is a county.
Oh God.
For real. You tell someone you're from Nyandarua, they're like, Nyahururu. No, Nyandarua is the county, Nyahururu is a town.
But I guess right now people are like quite familiar with the place. Ile song ya Cash Crop
Yeah, okay then. Because of Shiko, I'm not gonna mention the name. So I come from Murang'a County, Kangema Sub County, Kanyenyeine Ward. Nitafikisha hapo. So brought up there. I went to a primary school in that place. We are not gonna mention. Went to Mumbi Girls for high school. After that, I went to Kisii University. For me, my experience after completing high school, I was just told, wewe umepita, wewe chagua course unataka kwenda kufanya. I don't even know how I landed doing cooperative management. I don't even remember selecting it as a choice, I swear.
What?
For real?
Yes.
Where did you do your application?
Online. Like, I just went to a cyber, and the cyber attendant was like, you want to apply for the courses? Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So naonyeshwa courses hapo. Niko like, kwanza education Z. And then so I don't know how I just concluded cooperative management. And so I was like, okay. So I went to Kisii for 4 years, did cooperative management. But surprisingly, after graduating back in 2020, I've never found myself in a job yenye inahusiana na cooperative management. My passion has been business. I've always been an entrepreneur. Like, I'm so passionate about business. So currently I'm a freelancer. I'm doing business. I do imports from China. I also sell mabatis in a company called Icon Mabati. Yeah, so that's basically me, and I'm so passionate about business. So that is Mary So as of now.
Oh, wow.
On to our next question, I bet.
Moving on.
We are going to look at our weaknesses. What are your weaknesses? Because you cannot be perfect. Everyone has her flaws. You have your strengths. Let us focus on what are your weaknesses and what do you do when you're not emotionally okay. Who wanna start? You don't want people to know your weaknesses.
It's usually a very touchy subject to talk about your weaknesses, what is imperfect in you. Yeah, it's a very touchy subject. But anyway, I think I wanna go first. My weaknesses, first of all, I'm a very impatient human being. It's so bad, like, and then it relates to, from impatient to being very angry very quickly. One moment we've agreed we are doing this at this time, and then
the next one you're throwing tantrums.
I'll be beating you up. Yeah. Now, what do I do when I'm not emotionally okay? I think this would also speak to my weaknesses, or rather red flags. This is my biggest red flag. I will hibernate and, just cut off communication with people, just, withdraw from any interactions. I would be holed up in my house for days, if not, weekends over and over, and I just don't want to go out, and I just want to communicate whatever is bothering me until I feel I've recharged enough and I'm no longer angry. Because if I dare speak to you when I'm angry, you will not like me so much the next minute. I will be very, very, very rude and not so reasonable and logical at the time. So I think when I just retract and then come back when I'm feeling okay and ready to have a logical conversation. Yes, that's how I do it.
You're the kind of person that says things when you're angry, then later on you are,
oh shit,
I said something that I shouldn't have said.
Yeah, and it's not a very healthy behavior. I am really working on my communication,
Yeah.
speaking out when I'm wronged at that time and speaking it in a calm and very probable manner.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for me, my weakness, I'm going to start with the weakness. My weakness is I struggle a lot with letting things go. Like it happens to like projects or relationships, friendships. If I'm working on something and it's so obvious, hii kitu haiendi. Haiendi kwenye mimi. Hii kitu haiendi.
I give.
Like I struggle so hard na kuacha tu iende.
Yeah.
For friends, if we've been friends for 7 months and then I realize lately umekuwa ukijaribu kuni cut off or avoiding me, it depresses me. Inanipea stress.
Why are you doing this to
I'm
me?
always asking myself questions. Did I do something wrong or did I say something that offended you? So that is my weakness. I struggle with letting things be. I'm letting things go. What I do when I'm not emotionally okay is I get distant. I cut off people.
Cut them off.
Cut them off.
I stay alone. Utanipata kama niko ofisi tukiwa huko job. I'm the jumpy kind of person. Niko kwa ofisi ya huyu, the next minute niko kwa huyu. But when I'm not feeling emotionally okay, you'll find me at one spot. Sijatoka hapo tangu nikae chini. I've been there.
You're processing.
So I get distant. I cry if I have to. And I also binge eat. Guy, actually I'm working on that one. Binge eating.
Stress eating.
I eat uncontrollably. Nakulanga ni kama na zinakuanga ni hizi sugary stuff.
Nenda wapi?
Keki. Sijuangi kuna simamangi.
Spange hivyo please.
Nakulanga those sugary stuff. Keki, ice
Just
cream.
anything sweet. I think it's to neutralize what you're feeling.
I guess it's the same thing with people who take alcohol to forget their stress.
Sure.
So for me, I take sugary stuff, and it helps, but I'm trying to stop. Just see, sidhani ni healthy eating.
It's not just
Kwa
one
habit.
habit.
Yeah, sure. Judy, you wanna go first?
It's okay. As for me, one of my weaknesses is that I'm a very shy person.
Aww.
So nikiwa mbele ya
Judy, are you
kirende,
sure? Judy, we have worked with
Trust
her, and I
me.
don't think she's.
I'm very shy.
You're shy.
Yes,
Oh God.
Wow.
I'm very shy.
Okay.
As I was saying, nikisimama mbele ya kirende, I kind of get anxiety, and but I'm really trying to get through it, to gain the confidence. Given that the line of work that I hope to get into, that's
It requires a lot of
that is
confidence, yeah.
yes. So I'm really trying to work on that. I'm a very shy person. Unless tumejuana ama unless tumezoeana, it's really hard for me kwanza nikisimama mbele ya watu sijui.
Okay.
Secondly, I'm a very I'm a very introverted person, extremely introverted.
You see, Kata.
Yeah.
I've not known you for long, but
Yeah.
I can agree.
I'm one person, mi upenda tu kunyamaza. I let you guys, lakini si nini. Nikiwa kwa crowd, I just let guys do their thing. I just watch them. I learn you. And ndo nijue how to approach you people.
Yeah.
Because siwezi taka niseme kitu ihurt mtu. So I'm so introverted, but not in a bad way, in a good way.
Okay.
Mi ni wale watu tu upenda kutulia, spendi mambo mob. What I do when I'm emotionally not okay, I think you people are my sisters. In another world. Like pia mi ujifungia kwa nyumba, by the way. I just withdraw from everyone. Like I don't want to interact with anyone. Mi hata naweza kaa kwa nyumba a whole week, by the way. Sitaki kuongea na mtu. I just process the feeling. Sometimes I write it down, what I'm feeling. I write it down. I try to see what it is that I did wrong. Maybe I hurt someone, what it is that I did wrong to that person, and what it is that I can do next time to correct it. And that helps me heal. I really withdraw from people when I'm not okay. And the other thing is that I love listening to music when I'm so sad. It uplifts me. Kwanza bongo. When I slap proper. So that's basically me. That's how I handle my emotional breakdowns.
Okay.
For me, I think my biggest weakness is people pleasing. like I struggle with explaining myself. Like I don't know how to say no to a person. I really know this is not gonna work, or whatever you're asking from me, I'm not able to help you. But I don't want to tell you no, yet in my mind I know I'm not able to help. But I'll just be like, let me see what I can do. And then I'll go and I'll overthink, and I'm like, how can I help this person? And then I end up stressing myself, and the answer could have just been no, I'm not able to do this. So I really struggle with that. I think it's a weakness, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also really working on it and explaining myself. Like I feel like when I tell you a no, no is not an answer. I feel entitled to explaining that no. Whereas if I'm not able to help you in a certain situation that maybe you are in, if I tell you I'm not able to help, I think it should be a complete answer. It doesn't require an explanation, right? Yeah, so I'm really struggling with that, and I'm also trying to work on myself. You guys can also help me. Yeah, also our audience, you can tell us, people who suffer from the same weakness, what are you doing to help yourself overcome it? Because weaknesses, the first step to acknowledging or to helping yourself move from that weakness is accepting that this is my weakness, and then the next step is finding solution to that, right? Also for me, when I'm not emotionally okay, being that I struggle with people pleasing, I may be undergoing the worst, but nikionana na wewe, I'm just smiling. So I think how I do when I'm not emotionally okay, I don't distance myself. I just pretend like I'm okay. Like I'll just move, because when I go into the house and lock myself up, hibernate from people, I think it will be worse, because the overthinking comes in. So I would rather go out, smile with people, continue with my day-to-day activities, pretending I'm okay, and through that, najipata I'm okay.
That's beautiful.
The next question, it says, what do we as co-hosts expect from this journey? Or what do we expect of this journey? This is our first episode.
Yeah.
Now let me tell you guys the tension that was here before we started.
Inaenda ikipungua.
When people say it gets better, I think it really does.
Sure.
What are we expecting as co-hosts? And I think tunaweza anza na Judy this time.
Okay, what you're expecting, first of all, my expectation is that we'll be able to share stories that relate with the audience. And we hope that with time, as we create our brand as a podcast, the audience will be able to connect with us and be able to share with us what they would like us to talk on the podcast in the coming months or years or episodes. And I also hope that we'll be able to grow our personal brands. I'm so excited. Everyone here is a career person.
Sure.
So there's a way you can connect maybe the podcasting journey with your career and be able to grow your personal brand. Be able to connect with people in the industry and even influencers. I hope one day we'll be able to be on a very big platform.
Amen.
I can't wait for that.
Hallelujah.
I also hope that we'll be able to do collaborations with big companies, be able to do advertisements, be able to do branding. And I'm so excited. There's someone here who knows something about business. There's someone who knows something about cybersecurity. There are people wawili hapa watu wa media
journalism.
So I'm so happy that we can be able to synergize our professions and be able to build these podcasts and be able to make it something big.
Can't wait for that.
I'm looking for that's the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Well, for me, I'm expecting that we will go far, really far, and that we'll be able to help our audience invest in themselves. Because personally, I listen to podcasts so that I can be able to invest in myself. I can be able to learn about anything. I'm expecting that we will be able to execute and deliver for the sake of our audience. That anytime they listen to the podcast, they're able to connect and learn. They're able to learn about money, about fashion, anything that they are interested in. Yeah.
Wow.
As for me, what my expectations are of this podcast, first of all, I see it as a platform of self-discovery, because as we keep doing this, we discover things about ourselves we've not discovered before. And then I'm excited to see the fusion of my cybersecurity career and podcasting. Yeah. It's not anything I dreamt of. It's not anything I thought about until lately. And it doesn't hurt to try. I mean, I'll grow my brand as I grow with this podcast. And I'm so looking forward to seeing where we will be in 5 years. I mean, we'll have grown so much. Giving you guys interesting content, relatable content. They say you learn from other people's stories and experiences.
Yeah.
And I hope that we can do that for our audiences. And even for the young women, who are coming up. They're trying to get into careers. It's possible to do things that you love with your leisure time, and still be a career woman and still excel.
Yeah. So for me, what do I expect? I'm expecting all of us to be authentically ourselves. To see, sasa mtu asikue like, mi sikuangi hivi, but when I go to the podcast, I want to pretend like not to be the person I am in real life, yeah? Yeah, and also I'm expecting that we are going to grow our individual brands because we are diverse. Cybersecurity, business, journalism. The podcast is going to help us improve on our individual brands, yeah? And also, we're also going to learn each other, get to know about each other more. This podcast is a bond that has brought us together. And also, for me, I've always been so passionate about podcasts. And so when Shiko told me, like, let us give it a try, and I was like, yeah, let us do it already. So I believe we are going to birth other podcasts from this podcast, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so that's my expectation.
True.
Yeah. Hey, Wali.
Number 4. Mambo imechemka.
Number 4 is quite emotional.
Personal.
You guys.
Very personal.
Yet this is our very first episode.
We're already talking about this.
Oh God. Okay. But then you need to know a little bit, if not all, about our love life, our ideal kind of men. What are the most stupid things you've ever done in the name of love so far? Maybe we are youngies, but when it comes to the topic of love, akunanga youngies and whatever. You'll find someone who is 19 and anakwambia amepitia, and you're like
19
you're like at 19.
19 hata ulikuwa kwa relationship.
There are some who are even married at 19. In this question, each one of us is going to at least tell us a bit about her love life and maybe something stupid you've done in the name of love.
And the ideal kind of man you'd love.
Oh, okay. Ni sawa, I might find one kwa hii podcast.
By the way,
You're applying, you're sending applications.
Ni soko ni mbaya sana.
hakuna mtu anatupea goals hapa. You guys,
It's ngumu.
Let me tell you something. I've been single most part of my life because everyone assumes I'm in a relationship.
Pretty ladies thing. Oh God.
Because you're like, ama watu huogopa kutu approach because they're like, huyu msichana lazima amechukuliwa. Shoot your shot, bro.
I know.
Let the best man win.
Let the best man win. Because me, I've not had drama when it comes to love life because I don't think I've only been in situationships. I cannot say I have had maybe a relationship yenye nimesema I'm serious about this one. Hii ni up to marriage, because the one that I was in, I came to realize it was not a relationship.
Yeah.
Imagine.
You were dating yourself.
It was fear, man. It was a situationship.
Oh,
But I loved the guy. I really did. So things didn't end up well, and right now I'm very much single, but I'm also enjoying the singlehood. Yeah, because I'm taking this time to learn more about myself, love myself more, so that when the ideal kind of man comes, atanipata najipenda. So talking about ideal man, first of all, usafi. Like, bro, I don't want to find someone anaingia kwa nyumba viatu zinanuka. Like, be clean. Imagine being clean is only having to shower in the morning ama ukitoka kwa nyumba, and also smelling good, just that. And also a God-fearing person, and someone who loves me. I don't know how I can say it, like nipende tu. That is my ideal kind of man.
And the most stupid thing, we were waiting for that part.
I am also waiting for that.
Niko like, kwani hafiki hapo?
Umesikia vile nimesema, I've not been in a very like
You've never
serious,
done anything, even checking his phone, ama texting that kachile who is
hiyo nayo stalking someone. Is
Oh,
that stupid?
Kinda. I do.
You don't stalk someone?
I do.
You do? I also do a lot, especially if I like some, but it's in the name of love. So for me, sioni kitu nishaifanya stupid, because I've not been in those like love dramas.
So, my love life. What I'm gonna say is, I am single until they put a ring on it.
Oh yeah. Period.
Yeah, so I'm single now until they decide to put a ring on it. So yeah.
Wow.
My ideal kind of man. Now, I love someone, first of all, I'm able to connect with, not just physical attraction aside. Yeah, I'm able to connect with this person on different things. I'm able to talk to this person about different things. We can sit down and have a conversation. Someone who knows how to communicate.
Oh God, yeah.
Yes,
Communication.
Communicate. Tell me this is not working, this is working, this is what I feel, this is what I need. And this whole thing that goes around of you can't be vulnerable as a man because toxic masculinity.
Yeah,
I do really hate that shit. Just talk, communicate, tell me this is how I'm feeling, this is what I need from you, right? Someone who is supportive, because I view relationships as a platform to grow with someone. I do not want a relationship where I'm either coming in as a trophy girlfriend or trophy wife, or just this relationship that seems so transactional, and we are building on there's so many lies that go around, and those is of vitu fake too. People tend to amplify the negatives of relationships, but they are relationships that do work, right?
Sure.
And they are the ones that are not talked about. So someone who is supportive, someone I can grow with, someone who is intelligent. I am a sapiosexual. I love brains. I love intelligent people.
Oh.
Yeah.
The most stupid thing. Don't you dare assume that.
Oh my
Kupe
goodness.
napkin. She's getting emotional.
Sips a glass of water.
Damn. Well, let me tell you, I quit a job that was so crazy and so toxic. And then I, out of my good heart and out of wanting to support my man, I hosted a nigga in my house.
I've just remembered.
Oh, you did something.
I did something. I'm gonna say it after you share your experiences.
So I've quit a job, no source of income. I'm not sure where I'm headed to. But I decided najua hii pesa nimelipwa inaweza nisurvivisha mimi na mpoa wangu, why not? Yeah. I hosted the nigga for about 2 months. I used to feed him literally because I'm the one who used to buy any food in that house and cook. I was playing wife for a boyfriend. Okay. Well, it didn't last long because I got tired.
You got tired.
Your patience.
My patience ran out.
Okay, yeah, the patience. Again,
Yeah, and it actually made me realize something. Something about women falling in love with potential. We fall in love with potential. When you see a guy who is, let's say, struggling, but you think, guys are gonna potential ya kukua, rich and make something out of themselves. So I think that's what made me, just decide, let me host this mpoa wangu, and it was so great.
You know what they say? Wanasema kuvumilia mwanamume wachia mama yake, because you will build that man and then all that hard work will be celebrated by the next lady.
For me, it's either I'm with the wrong guy or I'm with someone that I'm not sure I love. Unanipata?
You're not sure you love this guy.
So I was with this guy. He used to take good care of me vizuri kabisa.
Where do you get this, man?
Sikuwa nakosa anything. He used to make sure my hair is well kept. He used to make sure that sikosi transport ya kwenda job, like everything was catered for.
Okay. Baby
So
girl treatment.
me, I used to love I used to love the way he took care of me, but sidhani nilikuwa nampenda. You see this shit of saying ati don't leave a guy that loves you for someone you love. Ati you can be with the guy that loves you, hata kama humpendi, you grow to fall in love with him. So that is what I did. I thought that I would finally fall in love with this guy. So tukaendelea was it dating? What was that?
Relationship.
I don't think I've been in a relationship actually, because hiyo haiwezi itwa a relationship. Alikuwa kwa hiyo relationship peke yake.
Wow.
Because me, I used to like really love the way he used to take care of me. Sikuwa nakosa anything, but I wasn't sure that I would even feel anything for him. Tulimaliza the first month and I'm like,
do I really want to
do I even love him? Tukamaliza the second month and niko like naamka kila siku naongelesha my heart, uko sure tunafanya hivi? Uko sure tunaendelea na hii kitu? Tukamaliza even the third month. That is when I saw guy, actually I'm hurting this guy, because the day I'll tell him that I don't even want to do this anymore, he'll be so frustrated. But nikaona haina haja ni muwaste, because probably the love of his life ako huko nje waiting for him, na mimi niko hapa nimemfunga. So me, that shit of sijui be with someone who loves you hata kama it never worked for me. It will never work for me. Maybe kama I didn't see you even the first time and maybe I crushed on you, I felt something for you,
connection.
It will never be. I didn't feel the
and
connection.
I think I've been in such a situationship too. Back in campus. This guy really loved me, but on my side I think nilikuwa tu nataka iendelee, because I'm like, this guy is doing
a lot
for you. But on my side ni ile namhurumia, like niko tu acha tu nikae hapa, since he's like ana try but my heart is not there. Sijui mimi inaitwa pity love, like you just there because you don't want to disappoint this person. But you know what, the earlier you tell him the better. Like wacha ajue mapema before you invest too much, because at that time it will be too hard for him to move on. But at least ikiwa ni like 2-3 months, we mwambie tu, don't give him a lead on, and you know in your heart very well he haiendi mahali.
So now there was the second guy. After who you? After who you? Someone came and this one was tulikuwa tuna chat a lot, calling every time. We used to chat.
You could feel the connection.
With this one now there was connection.
Different.
I fell in love, but kama wewe tu. Afterwards, I found out I was the only one getting attached. Yeye hata hakuwa huko. He wasn't. Nipe tissue. But I really loved this guy.
Was it karma? Because you see the first guy was vice versa.
This one was karma. Karma was
I know.
Ilikuja haraka hiyo.
Hata kungoja. Alisema the next one it will be vice versa.
Oh, no.
So who ended it?
well, the problem with me, I'll never fight for something. Nikiona you've started pushing me away, okay, it'll hurt me.
Yeah.
Nitataka tuendelee, but I'll start feeling
have the energy to
I don't have the energy to continue fighting for it. So nilimwambia tu please do me a favor, don't call or text. Please make it simple. Make it simple for me to forget you.
Wow.
Make it simple for me to forget you. Hivyo ndo ilishanga. So niko single, niko soko.
Oh God.
And I'm
that
open.
makes the three of us. Let us wait.
Shoot your shots.
Tusikie kama Judy in this podcast we have someone who is not single. Mtu hayuko kwa market.
And I'm open for dates. Mtu anasikia anaweza nipeleka.
I hope mmesikia hiyo.
I don't know whether I'm the only one, but nowadays getting ready for a date is like getting ready for an exam. Ni anytime your date atakuuliza ati what's your view on coup whatever is happening in Niger. Na wewe kitu unajua ni Brian Chira. Yeah, it's anytime atakuuliza kitu hauko una expect. Na uko tu hapo
like atiuliza dem yako hii uone kitu una date sana. Don't even know what
tuanze kuwatch Al Jazeera.
Tujue vile mambo inaendelea.
Mapenzi wewe.
You can't imagine you're talking about this.
Okay, kwanza I'm single taken.
Single and taken. That's complicated.
Nikuta.
I'm single and I'm taken.
Okay.
But the shoe here said I'm single until they put a ring on it. So I hope sitaachwa after this. So my love life, basically, mine is an interesting one.
We're all ears.
Where? Okay, there's this guy I was dating, and I really loved that guy. Tuseme alikuwa like my first love. So we dated. It was awesome. I had a close friend. So this girl approaches me one day ananiuliza, by the way, you and Nani, are you dating? I'm like, yeah, why are you asking? And akaanza kuniambia, oh, you know, nilikuja kuona ni kama tuko cousins na yeye. I'm like, oh, welcome to the family. So I didn't know this girl was inquiring about this guy. Ndo like, yeah, and they shoot her shot.
They were not even cousins?
They were not. I came to find out later they were not. So this, yeah. So, mi nikaanza kusikia rumors. You know, your guy, this kagal, anashinda akionekana na your guy. So I'm like, aliniambia they are cousins. So, cousins wanaweza kaa pamoja.
Sure.
So, I decided to ask this guy, by the way, you and this chick, are you cousins? Ama what? Nini naendelea? We? Nikapewa story mrefu.
Oh God.
Nikaambiwa, we are not cousins, we are dating. So niko like, So what do I do? I was in denial, by the way. Nilikuwa na clingy uchali sana. I was in so much denial. So penye ilini hit, niliona picha social media. The guy amesurprise the chick birthday.
What?
So it's like they were rubbing it in. Like, yeah, we are an item, so just move on. We, I tell you, siku nililia.
Oh no.
Nilikosa kukula. Sikuwa na appetite by the, alafu ni first love,
That hurts.
So nampigia hashiki simu. Nampigia simu kama ngapi? 10 zimefuatana hashiki.
10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Baadhi hapo ndo nilipata character development ya kwanza. But we moved on regardless. My ideal kind of man. One, I really love honest men. A man who can just be honest with himself. Tell me what you want. Usi beat around the bush, like you're here, you're not here. If you're here, you're here. If you're not here, you're not here. We're here too. Yeah, and a God-fearing man. That's a plus for me. And peer communication. Communication is everything in a relationship. So if you're not communicating, hapo hakuna relationship, by the way. The most stupid thing I've done in the name of love, lala kwa mlango ya mtu. Nikimwambia nifungulie.
The whole night.
Hakufungua by the way.
Till morning.
He was with someone else
Siku,
inside.
I don't know, but hakufungua and sikukaa sana by sikukaa hadi morning. Nilikaa just a few hours. Nikajipa shughuli.
You've done a lot.
By the way, one thing I learned when you're in a relationship with a guy, hata kama you have a very close friend, nowadays they are no close friends. It's very hard. There are, but nowadays kupata that very close friend without a motive, it's very hard.
Okay.
Let us go to our very last question. What are your biggest pet peeves? What really pisses you off?
Tell us yours first.
My biggest one is when you tell me you'll do something to me, or you just say I'll do this, and you don't do it. And on my side, I had really expected you to do that. Like when you don't keep your word, I'll be like, you're a grown-up. You could have just said I won't do it.
Yeah.
Like kwanza promises. It pisses me off.
I think I'll go next. Now this might sound very, very, very petty, but ifikie wengi. My biggest pet peeve is someone texting me and then they call me by my name via text, right? But they do not spell my name starting with a capital letter.
I know that one.
My guys, tulisoma kizungu shule, nouns start with a capital letter. It pisses me off. It pisses me off so much. Nikiona text yako umeniita, I mean it's purity mostly, but umeandika na small letter. Oh my god, I'll not even respond to your text for a minute because I'm like, what the hell. Also, another thing is I love taking people by their words.
Okay.
You say you'll do this, you will you want to help, or just something. Keep your word. Don't let me remind you need to do this, you need to do that, you said you'll do this. It pisses me off.
So my biggest pet peeves are when I give someone something and then they don't return it back. Or I give you something and then now I have to be the one going to get it back. Like sini wewe ulikujia, kwa nini ni mimi naiendea?
Ya pesa
Ama hata charger naendea charger yangu and then the first thing you ask me ati simu yako iko percent. I'm asking for mine. Possession yangu.
Hata kai kwa 100.
Why are you asking me simu yangu iko how much?
I just want to have it. Not necessarily I want to charge. I just want it back.
When I give you something, make sure you don't come for it. The other one is picking your nose, like unadu na ni mbele ya watu. Na labda nikukula tunakula.
I know. God, watu wakonda wakitema mate.
What are you doing?
I'm like, what the hell? You should be civilized at least. Oh,
so
God.
disgusting. You're picking your nose mbele ya watu tunakula.
I know. And when you look at that person, umwangalia hata na ile side eye, ako like what?
Unashanga wall
Plastic side eye.
It's only big deal.
Haoni.
Oh god.
So mine is ifikie wengi. Slapping tea loudly. Yes. Like Mona, why do that? Kwani wezi kunywa chai pole pole? No. Isisha kitu upoeshe chai.
Poesha.
Baby you usinya kabisa. Like don't do it. Kwanza ukiwa in public. Yaani inaonesha naka.
Shamba tu.
Kienyeji trauma. Kitu ingine ni when you tuseme umenipata nimekaa place nimenyamaza, I'm on my phone na scroll. Then ukuje na simu yako uingie YouTube uanze kuwatch video na sauti kwa 100%, like sitaki kusikiza chenye unasikiza. Punguza sauti ama uvae earphones. But that really pisses me off 100%. Jumbona una watch kitu alafu tuseme maybe una watch kitu I don't know, kitu hata it makes sense.
But it makes sense to the person
to
watching.
Lakini watch eka tu earphones, someone you on the earphones.
Yeah, sure.
Hata kuweka
Hata kwa
sauti
gari,
kubwa.
kwanza kwa gari na matatu. Someone will be like, hatutaki kusikiza.
Like unatupigia makelele. Tungetaka kusikiza tungekuambia. So
hizo za simu ni mingi. I hate it when I give someone my phone, nimekupea uone nini TikTok video moja and then you scroll
Alafu anaanza kuuliza maswali.
ama unapea mtu simu anaenda kwa photos anaanza kuangalia like nani amekupea ruhusa. Stick to what you are doing.
That's true. Anyway, pet peeves ni mingi. And I think hatuwezi zimaliza. Well, that's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
For our first episode. I hope you guys will love it, and you can also share with us in the comment section. You can share some of your pet peeves. You can share maybe your love life, like everything we've discussed. You can also share a part of you, because we want to connect and have a deeper connection with you as our audience. So thank you for being here. Please subscribe. Let us grow together. Bye.